Imagine the Flash, powered not by science, but by ancient magic. Stormloch is coming. This is a tale of epic monsters, mythical creatures, and outlaws who have been around for generations. After creating Beats of War and seeing the success of the series, I felt the need to tap into the story of the Reza Gang. Now, the Reza Gang are the villains of the story within the Beats of War universe, and they're more like Peaky Blinders to kind of give you an understanding. And they did exist in Glasgow in the 1920s and 30s, and I felt like bringing them back into this fictional story would have been exciting for me, because you have a fictional character who's alien, who's learning in this sort of grounded and gritty world controlled by these gangs. It felt really exciting for me to kind of explore that bit of history of Scotland. Now, with Stormloch, I feel like I really needed to explore 3 years before. How was the gang like? What was going on within the gang before E.T. arrived on Earth? The inspiration for the story came from my obsession with Scottish mythologies, and I was like, if I'm to create a story that kind of touches on the Reza Gang, I really wanted to sort of build something that was quite emotional, something that was fast, relentless, and beautiful at the same time, and something that I felt like the audience could connect with to understand who these gangs are. And it's believed that under the lock, there's some mythical creatures based on this stories that have been told for years and years, called kelpies. It can appear in different forms, in form of a horse, or it can appear into form of a beautiful lady. Anything, if you touch that, it will drown you and kill you. So the story focuses on two brothers, one who is already in the gang and another brother who's trying to get into the gang. The names are Rory and Kieran, and Kieran is already in the gang, but now he wants his little brother to come along, but he needs to prove himself that he can be worth it. Now, the tagline for this is born a villain and chosen to be a hero. One night he's given a test mission to go and lead the gang to retrieve some of the weapons that are hidden in the bunker just under the water near Edinburgh. And through that mission, something happens and he gets connected to a kelpie. Now, I don't want to spoil the story for you. I want you to discover this. As a fan of superhero stories, I feel like even though I wanted to tell the story of the Reza Gang that kind of touched on who they are and how they ran their operation, I still wanted to blend in that sci-fi, that superhero element in there. But obviously, it's terrifying because it's got that some horror stories linked to these mythical creatures of kelpies. So all that inspired me to create Stormloch. So Stormloch is seen in this issue become that character. In this issue, it's a parallel story. So you've got these two roads. He needs to choose if he wants to join the gang, and obviously he has to choose if he has to become the hero. Obviously, the road of a hero is chosen for him by the kelpie, and I want you guys to check this out. It's a lot of fun. It's original. For me, creating this character, I wanted to sort of create something that I've never seen before, but also something that was inspired by a lot of work, a lot of superhero stories that I love. If you love Venom, if you love The Witcher, Peaky Blinders, and you love Scottish mythology and Hellboy, you absolutely love Stormloch. It's fast, relentless, beautiful, and utterly terrifying. If you're a fan of horror, you will absolutely love this. If you're a fan of sci-fi, you will absolutely love this. If you're looking to discover new stories that are different and original, Stormloch is for you. What to expect from this campaign? So we've got cover A by Ben Wilson-Ham and cover B by Joe Bennett. I've been working with Ben on Beats of War series, so he literally understood the Reza Gang. And then Joe Bennett obviously working with me on Hyena Man series, and he's the lead artist on that. He also understands the universe, and he had to do the cover for the Speedster. So, and what else do you find in this campaign? So since Stormloch exists in the world of Beats of War, and I really feel like if you're reading Stormloch for the first time and you grab the issue, you would want to see what happens when E.T. lands on Earth in Scotland. So you follow the story of the gang. So we have Stormloch cover A and B. We have Beats of War Volume 1, which collects issue 1 to 5 of Beats of War. That's 100 pages of story, including exclusive behind scenes of my creative process. And something cool as well, we have volume 2 of Beats of War that is part of this campaign, a 108-page graphic novel that also follows from Beats of War volume 1. That's a lot of story to catch up to after you read Stormloch. And something really cool about my universe, every comic book I release, I usually have a soundtrack because it's linked to Beats of War, and now you have Stormloch. We've got special vinyls that will be signed by me that will be part of this campaign. So go ahead, check out the add-ons, check out the rewards. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on this book. It's new, it's fresh, it's exciting, it's utterly terrifying, but also beautiful at the same time. Welcome to Stormloch.